Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Wednesday here on the Pagan Perspective. I'm your host, Eric. This week, we've got a bunch of questions. So this week, we have several questions from at least 4 different users. Looks like 5 questions. I'm going to read them really quick and then answer them probably even faster. So the first two are from Alyssa Pagan Proud. The first question is silence required for meditation? She's read books that say that that's required. I'm going to go with a big fat emphatic no. One, guided meditation requires somebody to be guiding you through said meditation. So meditation as a general, no, you don't have to have silence. I myself prefer some sort of background non-lyrical music. I don't like the lyrics of music to distract me from my meditation, but I definitely like to have music playing in the background that is not terribly distracting, but it definitely sets an ambiance and a mood. Her second question is, she also wonders if it's bad that she does a lot of rituals, does not do a lot of rituals, and does more spells than anything else, and wants to know if that seems wrong to others. No, not really. It's kind of a personal preference thing. I do more rituals than I do spells, but that's because, well, what I do is every time I am going to, like I've said, cast runes, I have a ritual to that I I evoke this ritual before getting into runes, which is what I would consider spell work or whatever you want to call it. But no, I don't think that it's a problem that you're doing more spells than you're doing ritual. It's a matter of personal need and or personal preference, and really that's what, you know, being on your own as an eclectic or being, you know, not part of a strict structured religion is all about, is doing what you want to do. The next question comes from S. Faith J. Are commanding oils ethical to use, or do they go against another person's free will? Well, as I have never used commanding oils, I did look it up like Kara did to kind of research a little bit. I didn't get a whole lot into it, but there are 2 points I want to make here. One is, generally speaking, magic and things like oils don't work as well for people who do not allow them to affect them as the people who are very ingrained in that process. So I would say it doesn't work as well as maybe you might want it to, being a commanding oil, and getting somebody to do something against their will is a matter of manipulation, and I find that to be unethical as a person who doesn't like to be manipulated. So I would say yes on a very basic premise. As for the idea of whether it's wrong or not, I can't say, because there are situations where manipulation and kind of subterfuge are justified but not necessarily ethical. So that's my answer on that. The last question we have, which is a little bit longer, is Fairy Obsession was wondering about practicing magic and being part of ritual while pregnant. She read a book, and like Kara said on yesterday, a book is not the end all be all of a subject. It is an opinion on the subject. If you want to know more about it, read more about it, or try to read more about it anyway. There's only 2 things that I would say. One, being in ritual while pregnant should not pose any problem whatsoever, so long as, and this is my caveat and part 2, you are not going about it blindly. Like, for example, if there are incenses or ritual oils or things that may harm you in a very, very minor way when you are not pregnant, it may harm you in your pregnancy in a more prevalent way. So you should definitely go in and find out, whether that be from an herbalist or a nutritionist or somebody, go to a doctor, as Rich was expecting me to say. Yes, go to a damn doctor and find out whether the chemicals or the herbs that you're using during ritual are safe for you and your baby to be, and then feel free to move on and have your ritual as long as those things have been addressed. And as for the idea of having the magic in your ritual affect your child in an adverse way, unless the magic you're doing in your ritual is going to affect you in an adverse way, I don't see that it could even theoretically, feasibly pose a problem to your current unborn child. So, those are the opinions and perspectives that I have on these questions. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, feel free to post those in the comment section below. Thanks for watching, everybody, and of course, until next time, Odin be with you.